The rain, the wind, and the cold have finally moved into the inland northwest, but I'm tracking even more wet weather for the next couple of days.
Spokane County's coronavirus numbers are increasing at an alarming rate. The warning health officials are making to help slow the virus.
I have people from across the country getting a hold of me and asking how Porky's doing and offering support.
And remember this adorable porcupine that made national news? We have an update on her after surviving the devastating wildfires. Taking a live look outside now, this is downtown Spokane at Riverfront Park. There's still some clouds lingering, but most of the rain has moved out. Good evening, it's good to have you here with us. I'm Tim Pham. Rain and chilly weather is exactly the kind of fall weather some have been looking forward to. Meteorologist Michelle Boss is joining us live from home tonight. Michelle, today's certainly a complete 180 from yesterday.
Yeah, we promised you guys a drastic change in the weather, and we certainly delivered. Temperature-wise, much cooler than yesterday. In fact, yesterday at this time, I think we were 68 degrees, and you can see outside right now, certainly nowhere near that. Temperatures in the lower 50s in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, little bit milder, not by much out in central Washington. Temperatures right now in the middle and upper 50s. Of course, we not only had the cooler weather, we had the wind. We've seen wind gusts as high as 37 miles per hour in Spokane. Currently a wind gust of 33 miles per hour. In Wenatchee and Moses Lake, no wind gust at the moment, but they've been as high as 47 miles per hour earlier this afternoon. It is going to continue to be windy through the evening and overnight hours. Impressive amounts of rain, 34 hundredths in the Spokane Valley. We only received 33 hundredths of an inch of rain for the entire month of September. So certainly much needed rain across the area. Coeur d'Alene picking up more than 1/4 of an inch. Same with Pullman. Unfortunately, where they need it most in central Washington, not as high of rainfall totals. Moses Lake only 5 hundredths. Bonners Ferry 17 hundredths. We are going to see a drying trend later this evening and overnight, but really this is just round one of the rain. As we kind of zoom in, we are picking up some thunderstorm activity and some slightly heavier downpours in far northeastern Washington, just pushing east of Newport and moving into the northern panhandle of Idaho. So Bonners Ferry, Sandpoint will likely see some little more exciting weather, more than just your average rain showers, but drying weather across far southeastern Washington and just kind of breezy and dry right now as the rain has moved out of central Washington. We'll see dry weather overnight, and over the next 12 hours, temperatures slipping down into the 40s. It'll be a cooler start to tomorrow morning, but kind of flip-flopped as far as weather is concerned. We're going to start off dry tomorrow, but round two of rain moves in Sunday late afternoon and early evening, and then that'll continue into Monday morning, and then another shot of rain coming in on Tuesday. Highs the next 3 days only in the 50s.
Coronavirus cases are increasing at an alarming rate in Spokane County. That's according to the Spokane County Regional Health District. And Dr. Bob Lutz says the data is not heading in the right direction. On Friday, the county reported another 94 cases. On Thursday, it was at 138, which is the highest daily case count we've seen in more than 2 months, and the third highest since the entire pandemic began. It also means Spokane County has the highest numbers in the entire state, 3 times more than all of Washington. In a statement, Dr. Bob Lutz said people are not distancing, not wearing masks when they should, getting together when they shouldn't, and not taking the threat of COVID-19 seriously. Looking at the numbers from the past holidays, you can see an influx of new cases after each one. Memorial Day, we saw a spike of 148 cases, 634 after 4th of July, and 819 new cases in the days after Labor Day. And remember, COVID-19 is not the only virus going around this season. Drive-up flu shots are now available in Pullman. The drive-up clinic began today. Although the clinic has closed up shop for the day, you can stop by on the 17th, 18th, and the 24th of this month for another chance to get your flu shot. Now, this isn't a free clinic. Your insurance will be billed at the location.
Brought a sense of friendliness and peace and light to them.
The Newport community is mourning the loss of Jason Fox, the 19-year-old who was found dead on Sunday by Pend Oreille County officers. About 80 people attended the candlelight vigil. The Fox family finally got the answers they needed, but not the one they hoped for.
It's good to know, but it's not at the same time, because we always hoped he'd walk back through the door, and now that he's not, you know, a piece of all of us is gone.
The county sheriff's office is investigating his death as a homicide. Police were not able to confirm if they have any suspects yet or even a motive. Jason's father, Michael, says he is not ruling out the possibility of his death being ruled a hate crime as Jason was bisexual. Well, new information now. A prickly situation turned into a miraculous rescue mission after a porcupine, now named Porky, was injured in one of the many fires that started on Labor Day. Porky was so injured that her quills were burned off, making her look like a beaver. Thankfully, the woman who found Porky took her in and got to work right away. Now, we've received viewer questions about the rescued porcupine quite often, and we finally have a great update for you. KREM 2's Morgan Trow found out how Porky is doing a month after the wildfires.
A rescue mission that stole the hearts of viewers all around the country. Riley Wisdom found Porky the porcupine severely burned after the Labor Day wildfires. She took her in and got her on the road to recovery. Now, a month later, she has an update.
She doesn't even know what to think.
Porky has officially left the nest, or rather, the barn.
And she's supposed to be wild. Especially when I let her go, she just took off, didn't even look back. She was just gone immediately.
Riley knew the bittersweet goodbye would be coming soon. When she first rescued Porky, she was weak, had no quills, and could barely see. After weeks of nursing the rodent back to health, Porky started to feel like herself again.
And then really, especially towards the end, she just really wanted nothing to do with me anymore. That was never my intention, was to make her a pet. I don't think I could have, even if I wanted to.
It was not just Porky's agitation that prevented Riley from keeping her as a pet. She does not currently have a permit to care for wild animals, so the Department of Fish and Wildlife helped decide it was time to let the porcupine go. They were thankful for her care, but not as thankful as somebody else.
He knew that she was there, and then she started teeth chattering, and then he really got riled up about that.
Mr. Porky greeted his mate excitedly, and soon the rest of her friends gathered around too. This journey has been a long one. Riley first posted to give people hope, but she says doors have opened for her. She has applied to vet schools and even has rehabilitation rescues asking her to volunteer with them.
So I'm really looking forward to doing that on top of going to vet school, so that way I can really help the animals, you know. And hopefully I can do it legally next time would be ideal.
Riley hopes her experience will encourage people to be more compassionate to everything and everyone. And I think that's a lesson that we can all get behind. Reporting in Spokane, Morgan Trow, KREM 2 News.
Love that update, Morgan. Thank you. Well, check this out. Did you get yours? Virtual Bloomsday Finisher shirt should be in your mailbox. I think it looks pretty good. What do you think? Here's some viewer photos of people rocking their new shirts. They look awesome. Send us a picture of your Bloomsday Finisher shirt and you might see it here on KREM 2. You can text it to us at 509-448-2000. We'd love to see your Bloomsday photos.